When you think about culture in your organization as you grow, it's a frightening thing for CEOs. They don't want to lose the special sauce that made them interesting when they were a small company. So the question is, how do you operationalize those attributes that made you amazing, those things that are your superpower in your organization? One way is to be able to really articulate them within the organization. I like to walk around a company sometimes and I ask them a couple of things. One is, do you know the vision for the company? Because if you haven't translated that down to every person in your organization, we're not all rowing in the same direction. But the second question is, what are the top three values that drive this company? And you have to find systems in your organization to reward those values. That needs to be part of your onboarding plan. Those values need to be part of every decision that you make in an organization. They're your true north, right? So if people are trying to make a decision for the benefit of the organization, they know from a values perspective in the organization where the boundaries are, or what are the things that we use to decide that this is a good decision for the organization or not. But it gets down to really finding ways to operationalize the values of the organization, communicating them to everyone in the organization, and making sure that people are held accountable. So here's a danger that I'll give to you as a CEO. If you have a high performer in your organization who is toxic to your culture, who is everything that is opposed to the values that you espouse in your organization, cut them loose. And this is a very difficult thing for a CEO to do, to lose a high performer. I've had a lot of CEOs just not want to do that, and I understand. But I can tell you from experience and from data that every time you let that high performer go, you will see a rise in engagement in your organization, and you will see a rise in revenue and profitability in your organization. You have no idea how much damage that toxic employee is really doing to your company.